Hello, welcome back to Yoga Life Izzy. My name is Izzy, and today we have a yoga sequence for the core and the hips. So whenever you're ready, let's practice. We're going to start the practice today down on our backs. So make your way there onto your mat, onto the ground, wherever you're practicing. And just bring the soles of the feet down to the earth, knees up towards the sky. And we'll just start by taking some gentle rocks of the pelvis. So starting to lift the low back up and point the tailbone down towards the earth. And then going the other way. So press the low back into the earth and the tailbone tucks almost like it's pointing towards the low edge of the mat. Rocking one way and the other. And you can close your eyes here if that feels comfortable. Just starting to tune into those subtle sensations. Noticing where you feel the sensations. Perhaps in the backs of the legs, the glutes, the hips, the low belly, the low back. And then just find your way to somewhere in between. So coming into a neutral spine here. And a neutral spine is actually where we get the best core engagement. So we're aiming not to be too overextended in either direction with the pelvis and the hips. And then from this neutral spine, we're going to take 3 breaths. But on the exhale, we're going to breathe out of the mouth and really extend that exhale. So let's take a soft breath in. And then exhale out the mouth. And really follow that breath right down to the bottom until you start to feel the low belly engage. Again, soft breath in. Exhale out the mouth until you feel the low belly engage. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale. Beautiful. We're going to do that one more time. Find that low belly engagement. This is actually our TVA that we're engaging here, our transverse abdominis. And then from that place of containment, you can continue to take soft breaths as we'll start to move into a bridge. So let's take a soft breath in. A long exhale. Find that engagement. Then continue to breathe softly as you lift the hips up towards the sky. And then gently lower. Lift the hips. Gently lower. Keeping that low belly engaged, gently lift. Press the hips up and lower. One more time, lift to your bridge and lower. Beautiful. Release that and then start to draw the knees above the hips. So the legs are coming to 90 degrees. And we're going to once again take one of those TVA engagement breaths. So take a soft breath in. Exhale all the way. Find the engagement in your low belly. And then from this containment, continue to take soft breaths as you inhale. Drop the right toes down. Exhale, lift back up. Inhale, left toes down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, right toes. Exhale, lift. Inhale, left toes. Exhale, lift. Inhale, right toes. Exhale, lift. Inhale, left toes. Exhale, lift. One more time each side. Inhale, right toes. Exhale, lift. Inhale, left toes. Exhale, lift. Beautiful. Place both soles of the feet down onto the earth. Release. Start to gently rock the knees side to side, making this movement subtle, just feeling the low back on the earth. So the positioning and engagement of our hips is directly related to that of our pelvis, which is again directly related to that of our core and also our spine. So we can notice that even though we're working with these seemingly separate parts of the body, they're all actually interconnected, and the positioning and the engagement of each is affecting the other. Beautiful. Allow the knees to fall all the way over to the right hand side. Roll onto your right and start to press yourself through to a tabletop position. Find your alignment, knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders. And then start to lift the right knee. Again, keeping that right knee at that 90-degree angle. And now start to draw some circles with that right knee. Now once you start drawing, I want you to draw your attention back to the pelvis. And see if you can really keep the pelvis level, so not allow that right side to start to tip up as we open the right hip. And in turn, you will need to keep the core engaged in order to balance there. Reverse your circle. But what this does is it keeps us nice and honest about our hip external rotation. So if we start to allow the pelvis to come out of alignment, allow one side to lift up, then we're actually just using other muscles, other body parts to compensate. And we're not really working on our hip mobility. Beautiful. Next time the knee is drawing backwards, if you want to take a break, drop the right knee down, you can. Please do. If not, extend that right leg out. And at the same time, extend the left hand forward. So the core is engaged here. Draw that low belly in. Keep the spine in neutral. So we're not overextending the back here. We're in neutral. Inhale to reach. Exhale, draw the elbow and knee together. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow and knee together. Inhale, reach. Exhale, draw together. Really imagine the core is what's drawing that elbow and knee together. Inhale, reach. Exhale, contract. Inhale, reach. Exhale, contract. Stay there. Place the left hand down. Step the right foot forward between the hands. Finding your low lunge. Find your alignment here. And then start to lift both hands up towards the sky. We'll take a minute to draw the hips back. So lifting that pelvis slightly and find your engagement here. So draw the low belly in, squeeze the thighs together, find that stability and strength. And then from that place, start to draw the right inner thigh forward and the left inner thigh back. And just notice the sensation here. Notice where you feel this. In the hips, in the legs, for 3 breaths. One more breath. And then draw the right hands, both hands back down to the earth. Come back to your tabletop position. Find your alignment. And then lift the left knee. Keep that left knee bent. Keep the pelvis level, core engaged as you draw some circles with the left knee. Once again, keeping ourselves honest here, and maybe that means that the circle is smaller. And if that's the case, then that's fine. But what we're really doing here is focusing our movement so that we're actually improving and developing our hip strength and hip mobility. Take your circle in the other direction. Keep breathing. And the next time that left knee is reaching back, take a break if you wish, or extend the left leg back, extend the right hand forward, find neutral in the spine, core is engaged, inhale, exhale, elbow and knee draw together. Inhale, reach, exhale, contract. Inhale, reach, exhale, contract. Inhale, reach, exhale, contract. Inhale, reach, exhale, contract. Stay there, place the right hand down, step the left foot forward. Find your low lunge. Sweep both hands up and overhead, and take a moment to lift the pelvis, rock the hips back. Find that engagement of the low belly, squeeze the thighs together. And then from that place, reach the left inner thigh forward, right inner thigh back. 3 breaths, just noticing the sensation. Release both hands back down to the earth. Lift the back knee, and this time we're going to step the right foot forward to meet the left. Forward fold. You can take a second to allow the weight of the head to release. Maybe clasp opposite elbow. Maybe swing side to side. And then release the hands down. Bend the knees, press into the feet as you slowly roll all the way up to standing. Roll the shoulders back. Stand tall in your Tadasana, standing mountain. Start to shift the weight into the left foot. Lift the right knee. Find your stork pose. Bring the palms together at the heart space. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, start to kick that right foot back, coming towards warrior 3. Keep the hands at the heart space. Inhale, lift back up into your stork. Exhale, kick back. Inhale, lift. Draw the low belly in. Feel the glutes are what's driving you up. Exhale, kick back. Inhale, lift. Stay here in your stork and start to draw that right knee out. I'm going to come and face you. Once again, I want you to keep your hips really honest here. So keep the pelvis squared towards the front of the mat. And maybe your knee comes further than mine, maybe it comes less. But wherever your knee comes to, place the foot either on the ankle, the calf, or up on the inner thigh. Remember, all of our tree poses are going to look different. You don't need to bring your knee all the way out here if that's not the way your hips work. 2 more breaths here, not here for long. Start to gently release the foot down. Step that foot back and find your high lunge, hands up towards the sky. Take a moment to just notice how you feel here. Maybe you notice a stretch in the front of the right hip crease. Maybe you notice that engagement in the left glute from those storks and warrior 3s. Inhale here. Exhale to stay. Then on the next inhale, we're going to lower that back knee down to the earth and exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. One more inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And then just like earlier, draw the left inner thigh forward, right inner thigh back. Notice the sensation. For one more breath. Then bend the back knee, step the back foot forward, release the hands, Tadasana. Soft breath in and release, exhale. Let's take it to the other side. Shift your weight into the right foot, lift the left knee, find your stalk. Bring the palms together at the heart space. Draw the low belly in, find your center, your stability. Inhale here. Exhale, kick the left foot back, warrior three. Inhale, stalk. Exhale, warrior three. Feel the glute is what's driving you as you inhale, stalk. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, stalk. Stay here. Start to draw that left knee out. Keep your hips square. Keep your pelvis level. And then take your tree on the other side. Foot can come to the ankle, to the calf, or the thigh for 2 breaths. Slowly release the left foot. Step it all the way back. Hands to the sky. High lunge. Take a few moments. Notice the sensations in the hips, in the torso. Take a soft breath in. Soft breath out. Inhale to lower that left knee down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. One more time. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Now stay here and draw the right inner thigh forward, left inner thigh back. One more breath. Now bend the back knee, step the left foot forward to meet the right. Release the hands to Tadasana, soft breath in. Exhale, release. Now tuck the chin. Start to roll yourself all the way back down to a forward fold. We're going to walk the feet a bit wider than hip distance. Allow the toes to point out as we gently lower the hips down towards Malasana, our yogi squat. Now this might look different for you. The heels might be lifted. The hips might be up here. Just find your version. You can stay supported on the hands or bring the palms in front of the chest, and we'll stay here for 2 breaths. Wherever you are, bring your hands down to the earth, walk them behind you, come to sit on the bum, bring the soles of the feet together, knees out wide, and then allow the back to gently roll down onto the earth. Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined cobbler's pose. Bring both hands and place them on the front of the hip creases here. We'll just stay here for 5 soft breaths. If this isn't comfy in the hips, you can also bring the feet out wide and knees to touch. Notice what's present in the body, sensations, feelings. See if you can just be with yourself there for a couple more moments. Bring the hands to the outer thighs. Start to draw the knees together. Walk the soles of the feet back down onto the earth. Bring the palms together, thumbs up to the forehead, the third eye. Take a moment to express some gratitude for your body, for this practice, for this life. Thank you so much for practicing with me. It was an honor to guide you, and I'll see you next time.